How are you improving how your company builds strategic partnerships?
So much of what we do has to do with local governments and local government issues. Of course, you have stakeholders in other parts of the world that have to deal with this alongside us. So I try to identify and bring those stakeholders into our way of thinking. And part of it is that I don't want to force our way of thinking on them. I want to talk to them about why I'm thinking this way, why our strategy is this way, and that we feel like it's been received well. Do you, other stakeholder, also think we're going down the right path? And when they do, when they all agree that we're on the right path and that we're moving the right way and that that strategy is correct, then okay, we've built this new strategic relationship with another stakeholder. It might be another similar company that's just smaller in size, or another company that has a complementary role in our industry. So that's one way we bring in the stakeholders of the industry. But when I have to go after local government, one of the things I found is that local governments like to listen to some groups that discuss best practices on local government issues. So the Congress for New Urbanism, the National League of Cities, the U.S. Conference of Mayors, the Urban Land Institute, I am using those groups a little bit more to act as kind of a mechanism, kind of a platform for discussion about issues facing our industry. And it's been a lot of fun because these people really want to dive into it from that best practice perspective. How can this industry continue to grow in the healthy way that it's clearly growing, but how can it grow the right way for the community that it's in? And where are we seeing best and worst practices, and how can we learn from those? It's been quite fun. I actually am most excited when I'm around the mayors of the United States through the U.S. Conference of Mayors. These are people who, hundreds of elected officials from cities of all different shapes and sizes all over the country. And they come together and they actually have very thoughtful discussion and actually vote on policy of how they would like to see our urban communities grapple with specific issues. And I've really enjoyed not just being part of that organization for my industry's specific reasons, but to be part of it from the perspective of having the discussion along with them as a community stakeholder about what's good for communities. I might wind up having a conversation with them about transit or about park planning or economic development. But it's important to us that urban areas in the United States do well. And so we like to be part of that discussion.